Published 0624 EDT, the 25th of October 2017. Updated 0716 EDT, the 25th of October 2017. He's the talented magician who often leaves audiences stunned. But on Wednesday night's episode of The Bachelorette, it was Apollo Jackson, 24, who was lost for words during a very awkward date with Sophie Monk, 37. The Gold Coast hunk froze during a very serious chat with a former Bardot singer and admitted that nerves simply got the better of him. He was later sent home by the star. Lost for words on Wednesday night's episode of The Bachelorette, Apollo Jackson, 24, was lost for words during a very awkward date with Sophie Monk, 37. When you're developing genuine feelings for someone, it's really hard to think that there's a big chance you could be going home broken-hearted, he said in a piece to camera. And, yeah, those feelings are developing, so, yeah, I just froze tonight. I was really nervous and couldn't get words to come out my mouth. The date began with a romantic horse and carriage ride, followed by a spectacular opera show. Nervous, the Gold Coast hunk froze during a very serious chat with a former Bardot singer, and admitted that nerves simply got the better of him. He was later sent home by the star. Stunned Sophie was uncomfortable with the awkward silence towards the end of the date. Sophie and Apollo enjoyed a one-on-one chat and her serious questions appeared to make him nervous. So what's next for you, do you think? Sophie asked. After mentioned his career plans, Apollo touched on marriage. Breadstick. Apollo attempted to end the awkward silence by offering the starlet food. Yeah, I sort of, look at getting married and that sort of thing, he began. Sophie interjected, you really would be ready? He explained, I can. Yeah, in the next, 4 years, I reckon. 42, yeah, 6 years, I can, see myself getting married. Icebreaker. Sophie accepted the breakstick and the pair began nibbling through the awkward silence. But marriage doesn't have to be this boring thing, you know what I mean. He continued, doesn't have to be, the end of your life. Yeah, I'd rather keep traveling. I'd rather do magic here and there and perform round for fun and not be stuck in one spot, In a piece to camera, Sophie admitted she felt disconnected from the 24-year-old, not ready for commitment. Apollo bizarrely told the clucky blonde that he is not yet ready for marriage. I can. Yeah, in the next, 4 years, I reckon. 42, yeah, 6 years, I can, see myself getting married, he sighed. Yeah. Usually I'm feeling like Apollo's on the same level with me, but I'm a bit thrown today, she said. When I was 24, I was nowhere near ready to settle down, and I'm not sure any guys at 24 are ready. During the chat, Apollo appeared to tense up and suddenly went quiet. Baffled, we're having a conversation and then all of a sudden it's just cricket. Please say something, Sophie said in a piece to camera. Sophie described the awkward moment. We're having a conversation and then all of a sudden it's just cricket. Please say something, she said. A visibly nervous Apollo then bizarrely offered the star some food. Breadstick, he asked. Romance. The date began with Sophie arriving on a horse and carriage and receiving a warm welcome from Apollo Terry. They then enjoyed an opera performance which was so powerful it brought Sophie to tears. However, Apollo showed no reaction. Sophie replied, good with that, I think. He asked, you good with it, Breadstick, to which Sophie said, yeah, you got it. She then said, there we go. Done. Out. The awkward date was all too much for Sophie, who sent Apollo home, leaving Stu Laundy and Jared Woodgate in the show finale to air on Thursday.